Did you know that a cow gives enough milk to make 2 pounds of cheese a day? That's a lot of cheddar. Imagine, all that milk transforming into glorious golden cheese. From the humble cottage cheese to the aristocratic camembert, it's a marvel of culinary craft. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, how does a simple glass of milk turn into a block of Monterey Jack or a slice of Gouda? Well, hold on to your hats, cheese enthusiasts, because you're about to find out. Scene script. Imagine being at a fancy party and you spill your glass of milk. Embarrassing, right? But then instead of cleaning it up, you just leave it there. And then after a few hours, it solidifies. Voila, you've got cheese. Now let's dive into the curdling conundrum. Picture this. You're at a swanky soiree, your milk tumbler takes a tumble, and you find yourself in a dairy dilemma. But fear not, for this is where the magic of cheesemaking begins. This process, my friends, is called curdling. Curdling is like the party trick of the dairy world. It's where milk decides to let loose and get a little wild. The milk is acidified, which is a fancy way of saying that it's been told a really sour joke. This causes the milk to thicken and form curds. It's like the milk's very own version of the dad bod. Then comes coagulation, the part where the milk really gets its act together. This is where the curds clump together and form a solid mass. It's like a reunion of long-lost friends, hugging it out and refusing to let go. And just like that, you've got cheese. The milk has gone from liquid to solid, from party foul to party favorite. So next time you spill milk at a party, just tell them you're making cheese. Now let's say you've left that spilled milk at the party for weeks. It's not just a party foul, it's an art form. Just like the best of us, cheese too gets better with age. Just think of it as the George Clooney of dairy products. Aging, or as the fancy folks call it, affinage, is a crucial step in the cheese-making process. It's like sending your cheese off to finishing school, where it gains its character, its charm, its depth. It's here that cheese grows up, from a milky adolescent into a full-bodied adult. Now you'd think that aging cheese is as simple as leaving it in the fridge and forgetting about it, but oh, it's so much more than that. It's a careful dance between temperature, humidity, and time. It's like a spa retreat for cheese, where it gets pampered and cared for until it reaches its peak. The result? A transformation in taste and texture that's as dramatic as a reality TV show makeover. Bland, fresh cheese turns sharp, complex, and downright delicious. Soft cheese may harden, hard cheese may soften. It's a cheese paradox. So next time you're at the supermarket staring at the cheese aisle, remember the journey that every block of cheese has been on. From the party spill, through the spa retreat, to the store shelf. So remember, the next time you see a moldy piece of cheese, it's not gone bad, it's just aged to perfection. Now that you know how cheese is made, it's time to spread the knowledge. A wise man once said, knowledge is like cheese, it's better when it's shared. Okay, maybe we just made that up, but it sounds good, right? Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Remember when we talked about curdling? That's right, the process of turning liquid milk into solid curds using magical little things called enzymes. It's like turning water into wine, but for dairy lovers. And how about the art of aging? It's not just for fine wine and George Clooney. Cheese, too, gets better with age. The longer it matures, the stronger the flavor. So, when you're biting into a sharp cheddar, you're literally tasting time. Here's a fun fact to drop at your next dinner party. The holes in Swiss cheese are caused by bacteria releasing carbon dioxide. It's basically cheese aerobics. And did you know that there are over 2,000 varieties of cheese worldwide? That's more than the number of episodes in The Simpsons. Finally, let's talk about the king of cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano. It's so valuable that some Italian banks accept it as collateral for loans. Talk about a high-stakes cheese game, so don't just stand there. Go out and impress your friends with your newfound cheese knowledge. And remember, life's too short for fake butter, cheese, or people. Stay cheesy, my friends.